All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Hola. Apparently, Q versus Noah is going on. Is that something we're interested in watching? Just getting set up. Raise the stand. This. Hello, Capital Clan. And I'll head over to Sen 18 in a little bit, but let's first grab this peak. Bloons Skies has had some weird matchmaking this week. It's super light. So even though we have so many one-shots and peaks, we still have to lock in if we want to hit Cat. This. Is there a dragon? Yes, there is. And then this. We're going to go Haste. Frost Sparky. I think that's a good call for the first hit. When there's not a good place to rage on the base, Haste is often a good idea because it opens up a lot of possibilities on your second hit. So, like, Haste isn't very strong with Sparky. He doesn't give you any of that damage boost, but it sets up Golem very nicely. And it also is still pretty nice with Sparky. We can barb here, pull some traps, Haste, get it down. And then we'll chill out for a little bit as the minions take down the giants. Easy peasy peaks, yep. Luca won against PL some minutes ago. Whoa. Wasn't PL 1 seed? Big upset. Probably should have waited a little bit more. It's fine. I'm an impatient fella. We'll barb tank this spear. I'm hoping Sparky goes down towards the Raptor Rocket. The chains are pretty nice. Ooh, whoa. This is not what we signed up for. Oh, that pulls Crusher too. I will just tank with a giant like that. And then we can use Ram here. There's a Bomaka. And then I want to chip down this. Well, Rage wasn't going to get us very much here anyways, so let's ship this spear down. Use some ramps to open some walls. Second hit. Sparky goes up for air defense. We'll zap to reset the peak once. And that'll give us one last shot, which is all we really need. Then we'll just ram to open up the walls here. Looking solid. Rage is good versus defensive troops. Yeah, that's why it's so good versus Barb Camp. But here, this should be a wrap. We have great spells, and we can just go on right side. We'll wait for this barb to kill this one building, and then we'll hop out. Big 52%. Hello, everyone. It looks like we got chat working. I got rid of a lot of the highlights behind the moderators and my name when I speak, as well as I changed the fonts up. So this is what we suffered for yesterday for. All right, one rage for the wizards. Maybe a ram. And then we go with this. Just frost the backside inferno, and life should be good. Just eat in orange. Orange is the best fruit. I might be biased though, because I live in a country that grows a lot of them. We don't grow much in terms of fruit, but oranges we do. Alright. As long as the golem... Oh. I thought the golem was tanking. Oops. I was about to say, as long as the golem is tanking, we're fine. But he wasn't tanking, so we weren't fine. Alright, should still be good though. So what's the cost of oranges per kilogram? What's a kg? Are you making up words? I'm a proud American. I only use real units of measure like pounds, inches, miles, the freedom units. But no one actually sells oranges by weight in the US. They sell them in bags. Like one bag of oranges, maybe like 10 of them, is like $8. Am I snorting oranges? That sounds painful. Oranges have citric acid. They like get in your nails when you try to peel them. Snorting them sounds like a painful experience. Per pound? Like I said, we don't really sell them per pound in most stores. They get sold in bags. And they're not that cheap, but they're not that expensive compared to other fruits. Everything's gone up though for fruits, especially since the tariffs, because a lot of the fruits we have in the US are imported. Wait, hero is censored? What do I have to say about the new hero? Is there a new hero? Isn't the new hero the minion prince that's been here for a long time? Default mod. I'll hit the Builder's Workshop, then go over. We might hit some of the other ones after, but I think Builder's Workshop is the most doable out of all of them. Graveyard here. Oh wait, it's level 5. Pause. Maybe I have a Hog Rider. Want an Eye Dragon. We want an Eye Dragon because once we kill this Rapid Rocket, this right side is pretty exposed, and we can kill some Crushers in the District Hall. Let's do this. $10 oranges price, like $8. 0.55 USD for 6 oranges, and I bought it 1 hour ago. What? How are you getting those deals? Bro, I have to buy them at my local supermarket. The wholesale one with the cheapest prices, and they're still like $8. Almost $1 an orange now. Oh shoot. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we still get the District Hall because the Tesla is low level. I guess there's another Tesla there, huh? If there's one, why wouldn't there be another? Oh, that log was bad. Ouch. Bro, this giant cannon needs to chill out, bro. Now you go for it? Oh, you rascal. Okay, yeah, and I think we're just short of being enough. That blast was a bit too much. This is such a 750, isn't it? Alright, force quit for better RNG. Starting off the morning strong, I see. Starting off the morning strong. Phantom tax? I have not heard that phrase in the longest freaking time. Alright, let's head over. Send 18 finally. You guys have free fruits? Where do you live? How are you getting them for free? Slightly mod. We go. Wait, this is kind of miserable. Blast bow covers the other blast bow. All right, we need a hog. This is gonna be really hard on time. I'll say that. Let's see if we can pull out something out of the hat, though. You cannot graveyard on bow. Ooh, gonna be rough. Okay. I was like, bro, are we really gonna get hit by every single zap? At least the Ram could tank one. See if there's any more zaps over here. These stinking zappers. Sparky, go to the... Okay, good. I thought she was about to go in for the air bombs. That could have been real bad. Alright, that's 4 zaps already. Jesus. Bar chip this down. Oh, it doesn't work. Now we can barb it though. Do have a lot of tanking so far over here. Oh, that bar chip down was really bad. Wait, pause. Why does that blast bow need to be maxed? Why doesn't that barb go for the spear? My life is suffering. I think we have to double barb that blast bow. Oh wait, there's so many isolate. Oh no. Yeah, when the buildings are too spread out like this, Sparky has no chance. Oh, you hate to see it. Yeah, we do not have the time. You don't have the time for a base like this. Unless you were able to clear like the entire right side, which maybe you could have with something. Not really. Bro, there's no way, this is not 750, right? There's no way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no. Pause. Is this the fabled push-up stream? This might be the fabled push-up stream. That's a 750. Balloon Lagoon is interesting. You can minions a lot of cannons on the left. Alright, we gotta lock in though. That air defense is rough. Rough. I think it's playable though. I'll do this. A lot of rams. The plan is to just barrel the middle after the minions. Do their thing. This Rapper Rocket really is annoying though. One giant here. Nine barbs. We'll do a 750 push-up session. After this, if we get another one, it's double. So let's not do it. Let's not fail this one too. Wait. Okay. I guess that was fine to chip it down like that. Because the chains are still going to work out the same. That Tesla is okay. It's not great. Barrel here. That multi-cannon surviving on one is annoying. This probably gets hit. It's not good. Ouch. Wait, one minion goes to the right for the cannons. Pause. Oh wait, there's too many cannons. We have too many cannons on the backside. No. No. No, Sparky. No, Barbs. Oh man. I don't even think this was a 750. Alright, we just have to do 10. This one doesn't count. I think there's a little bit too much. Ouch. Ow. He hinted that none of us are going to be made mods. Y'all deserve the power and the privilege that it affords. I have enough mods on the Discord server. I keep them in my basement. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to feed the mods in the basement in over a week. Yeah, they'll be fine. You can go a few weeks without eating, right? Oh shit, I forgot them to give them water too. They'll be fine. Dragon Barrel minions. I never get the dragon kill. Maybe I just say screw the dragon. Like, the dragon kill never works. Screw the dragon. And then this. Let's frost. Here, we're just not killing the dragon. Minions there. Ah, really? Sprite gets targeted like that? That's unlucky. Well, she takes a lot of damage there. It's not good. Alright, shot here. Pull some zaps here, barrel up top. And our rage sucks. Good thing we didn't try to go for that dragon kill. Now we got a barrel though, and we're looking good. Hello crops, send 15 and 13. Why do you have 2 accounts? So scary. From here, you just start Sparky on the air defense. Inferno Tower is 1-shot from Sparky. We cleared most of the trash. I think this is my approach that I'm going to go with from now on. The normal approach that Anshu and Death Star goes for on this base is they try to get the entire front with the Inferno and Dragon, but that never works for me because I don't practice this base. Oh wait, I have 2 attacks left. Let's not 4-shot this peak. At the very least, we need to not 4-shot this one. Go with this. And then let's head in. You're in both clans, Alex. We mainly just want to freeze the cart on his approach. Bro, that Sparky took forever to shoot that first hit. What the? Alright, I'm here. Oh wait, pause. Time for a drawing. You're doing too much. Buddy, you're doing too much. Alright, whatever. Might as well keep going. Might as well keep going. Looks good. Looks good to me. Alright, let's see what Sen 15 has next, or was it a different account next? Sen 22 is next. Bark here. GG. 22 was next. Let's see what Victorious X. I vaguely remember this clan as a 2000 minus. Son, how did you come up with GM OS strat? How does one even start thinking of an OS strat? You try a lot of different things. So when Goblin Mines was first released, I think I was on a break. Like, I didn't play for the first week, and then I logged on. I was like, oh shit, there's a new district. And at the time, everyone knew about default one-shots, so they were already looking for the strat on Goblin Mines. Because no one used Sparky before, people were trying stuff like graveyard strats. But I figured out very quickly that my Sparky approach, which is the one that we use today, where you send Sparky and she skips the mortar, that was like my very first attempt. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And I figured out how to do it consistently. From there, and then you just map out all the interactions. You kind of go section by section on the base, and then you try to break down what's the cheapest way to take it out. So have you heard about the UCLA professor news? What's the news? Is it the professor who got outed for being in the Epstein files? Which one? Which professor did they do? All right, we can do giant eye dragon here. Minions bot? Nah, that blast bow. That blast bow's toxic. Can we employ you to make one for SP? SP is that's as good as it gets. If you don't know the context behind Max SP, I was the first one to come up with the jumping P.E.K.K.A. Jumping haste P.E.K.K.A. Before that, everyone was using graveyard hogs. How do you do this? Do you just golem this? I think you have to golem this. I showed everyone the way. I called it the crackhead P.E.K.K.As. This is hard. If you use a ram, you can usually guarantee the kill. This will also check for his apps. He says that as he gets sapped. Idrax's actually taking a good path for me. We want him to kill the cart. Wait, I was thinking of that. Oh, wait, pause. I don't want the cart to be able to shoot my golem. Oh, blast was out of range, huh? Guess we didn't have to do that. iDrag's still alive and kicking. Bro, is Golem really gonna kill every single trash building before he goes in? Like, bro, we didn't have to do that, man. We can't really Hog Rider that spear when there's a rocket covering it, too. Zap, reset. Wait, this is weird. Alright, 2 Teslas pop. We'll get the multi-cannon, but then I think we're about to get cooked. by that Inferno. And there's no real way for me to tank an Inferno that's that deep in the base. We could try to go for the Spirit Thrower kill. It's not even worth tanking the Inferno with Hogs, because there's just a bunch of air defense to look at anyways. Let's just kill that Spear, and then that Golden Death Bomb actually did a lot of damage to those defenses around the Tesla, so if we want to use like a Hog Rider over there, it'll do pretty good. We do a Frost here, Frost here. Do we go with Sparky? Sparky's not bad here, actually. There's a couple of isolated chains like this at the start, but if you're able to get past the front part of this base, deeper inside the base has a lot of chains. Eye Dragon Hog. That always happens. It's always a double frost. No, you can actually frost all this without that. So I think you can bring a Rage Frost. Okay, alright, Sparky's really good. We can frost everything we need with just one, so having a Rage with Sparky is really good. Turn around. Just for you. Just for you, Battles. Just for you. Just for you. I think we just rage towards the Rock Artillery. That'll boost us through all three of these defenses. I have a minions for this cannon. I think it's not bad. Sen, you're supposed to be getting bad weather, am I? Are you talking about snow? I'm really hoping it snows. Whenever it snows, I don't have to drive to work. And I don't have to do my freaking 3-hour commute. I'm like happier than when I was in school. I didn't have to go to school. Stop there. Oh no. Sparky. Wait, she'll hit the air defense for free basically though. But there's some traps over here. Hopefully she goes back in the raid, she might not. Oh, she does. That's good. Yeah, this rage is really nice. Lets me just one-shot everything. And that multi-cannon is low because of the earlier Sparky pathing towards the air defense and the cannon. Got a ram here. Oh, okay, we pull all the zaps. That's great. Oh, wait. We just need to kill the last few defenses. Alright. Eye Dragon here. GG. Wait, pause. Yeah, we should be good. I work remote? Nah. I have to drive. Well, not drive the whole way, but I have like a weird commute, which takes me 3 hours a day. It's pretty AIDS. I work in like the middle of Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. And so, as you might imagine, the traffic's really bad in there. Apparently that UCLA professor said to Mr. Steen that newborn... I wish I didn't figure out what that was. Yeah, there are some sick people in this world. And if it makes you feel any better, those sick people are ruling your country. The crazy part about that professor was that he walked in to the class the next day after he got outed for being in the files and immediately started talking about the fact that he was in the files. Like, he didn't even give people the chance to bring it up. He just jumped right on the sword himself. Alright, we go left side. There is a wizard bomb, but it's awkward. Hopefully we can chain the cart on the second hit. We have to kill the dragon first hit. That's why we're gonna go left. And just hope and Brage. Frost here. Bro, don't curse Mr. Stein. Now, just imagine that he's not dead after all this time. Imagine the shitstorm that would unfold. This is a complicated base, but I think this is our best shot. Frost here. Guess there's probably some traps on the left side as well. So check your local weather because y'all have a blizzard warning. Let me check after this hit. Does it say how many feet of snow we get? Bro, I just wanted to snow so bad. So I don't have to drive to friggin' work. I'm holding on to this rage because I really need that rage to be deeper in the base. Think this is good enough? Yep. Alright, let's kill some of those buildings. We did not get a single big defense, huh? That's a little awkward. Wait, there's still a giant alive. Pause. Oh wait, I didn't see that there was a giant. Huh. Alright, let me look at the blizzard warning. Let's see if you're lying, Jay Gary. Wait, it says it's raining. Oh wait, no. Wait, it's coming. How many inches of snow does it say? It doesn't say on my app. Oh, it's too hot today. A lot of it's gonna be rain. Hopefully it freezes over and I can call in, tell my boss, listen, it's too slippery for me to get to work. All right. We gotta lock in. Listen, every single defense is kind of around the peak, so there is a chance. And I actually want to drop a graveyard to like pull the cart into the peak. Kind of. Alright, here's the plan. Archer Giant, 4 wizards. Do I bring 5 wizards? I think 4. And hope that is enough. Triple graveyard. We have good spells, at the very least. And it's time for the Sen Graveyard Hogs, alright? The attack that Sen is the best at in the whole world. Whole wide world. This never goes wrong. And will never go wrong. So first we gotta use an archer to kill the giant. That's gotta happen. Bro, that giant took like the worst pathing I wasn't ready for. Alright, this is a slow attack anyways. We can just barb on the outside to start. Graveyard here. We're gonna graveyard in to try to pull the cart into the middle. Oh, those wizards took damage. Ah, I shouldn't have let that happen. I need them to kill the crushers at the very least. If they can get that, we're cool. Oh, they're actually living. Oh, that's so good. Wait, do we get it? That multi-cannon lived. That bomb's not good. What's that? It's close. Please don't be a bomb on the right. Please, 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 please. Do we have enough time? Please, take him down. Oh my god, we're gonna time fail. We're gonna time. No, no, no! No! Well, we gotta get our bonus. Let's just use minions. Surely they don't have air traps. Oh, man. See what they got here. Ooh, that's bad. That's real bad. Have fun. Let's see. Is there anyone else? Alright, we've gone through all the peaks. Back to Bloom Skies it is. Hey, I never said that a push-up is defined as hitting the ground with your package. WTF, is this censorship? I haven't seen anyone get censored yet. Oh, except Jay Gary. He got censored a little bit ago. When I was 17, I had sexual relationships with a 27-year-old married woman. Pause. Hold on, I'll let that through. What? Where did that come from? Wait, okay, how do you meet someone a lot older than you? Like was it on Tinder or was it someone you knew IRL? Cause that's crazy. There's no way Jay said that. You never know. Maybe he's a reformed guy after a wild youth. But I've always been curious how that ends up happening. Jay would never. Bro, scroll up. He said that. I didn't put words in his mouth. Giant here. I think that makes for an even better story, though. He's a reformed guy after going around the neighborhood banging every married woman. And I'll let the messages through. You were a good-looking teenager and thought it was cool, but like, how did you even meet them? Was it like your teacher? Back in high school? Like you were about to fail their class and then you had to pull a miracle out of the hat? Because I feel like when I see someone a lot younger than me, I kind of just avoid them. Like, I don't really try to start up conversations with people who are like 17 now. At work, oh. That makes sense. Was she like in an unhappy marriage or something? Like what happened there? And did the husband ever find out? Asking for your sake? You don't see all the messages? Most of them go into the void? I see. I haven't seen any ones that got censored for Hero. Oh, I think the reason why Hero gets censored is heroin. That might be it. Is Hero like slang for heroin? She wanted to leave him for you? Oh my god, this is... Oh no. Pause. Asking for his sake? No, asking because of curiosity. I'm asking for his sake because of my curiosity. Alright, I'm a good, upstanding citizen. That's wild. So what ended up happening then? Did you ride off into the sunset with her? Wait. Don't tell me she's your wife right now. Whoa, pause. Pause. Is this how you met your wife? Jay Gary was a bad boy. He was a very bad man. He found out and came to your house and told me to stop seeing her? Wait, at the time, were you living at your parents' place? Like, were your mom and dad home while you were having that conversation? Like, some dude in his 30s comes up to your family, starts complaining that you've been banging banging his wife. So you did? Oh, you just listened to him? Alright. At least he didn't end up beating the shit out of you or something. Oh, your parents were home for that? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, my parents would kill me if that ended up happening. Oh my goodness. That must have been an awkward conversation over the dinner table. How excited would you be if Capital gets an update? As happy as a 17-year-old Jay Gary seeing a 27-year-old coworker that's married with a ring on her finger. So unbelievably happy. Oh man, that's so funny. It must have been dead silence. Yeah, how are you even alive after that? Was he like really mad, or was he like, I kind of knew this was happening? I think this is is this Johnny base? I think it is. This might be Johnny base. I don't actually know this base. It might not be. It looks kind of weird. Maybe Double Frost. That's crazy though. Let's do Rams here, maybe a couple Giants. I'm gonna assume this isn't Johnny base. Which is kind of rough. It was very awkward, he told me, and my dad, he wasn't going to hurt me, just wanted to stop. That's actually kind of sad. You kind of just like knew and like tacitly accepted it. But I'm surprised he didn't just like cut it off there, like. And wait, isn't that like super illegal? Like I can understand if no one has a problem with like a 17-year-old and like maybe like a 20-year-old, but like 27 and 17, that sounds like the cops would be knocking at your door. Felt horrible, right? I mean, I hope things work out for them, but that's a little. I think most marriages wouldn't survive that. Bar chip this down. So, let me get this straight. Is that like the moment in time when you decide to make yourself a better person? Is that the lore, Jay Gary? Is that why you're now the only respectable person in chat? You realize that banging the neighbors' wives or your co-workers who were married was the wrong thing to do? Alright, yeah, this might be Johnny Peak, but I don't... This works too. This was the moment. This was his tragic backstory. Well, not his tragic backstory, but his come to Jesus moment. Alright, we can just haste Frost Sparky here. Think that worked pretty well. What do you think about Tens and Kate? I don't know who those people are. Isn't Tens like a Valorant player? I vaguely recognize that name. Wait, this is the X you were talking about yesterday? Oh, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. All the characters throughout the story, they're assembling. I almost fat fingered a that was almost a really bad fat finger on the Frost. Let's drop the Frost before we do that, though. Okay, this dragon's being so annoying. Let's let Spark beat to the wall here. I want to use this last frame towards that spear over there. NTR shit in real life? I mean, it's not uncommon. A lot of relationships, especially in the West, end in cheating. But it's just not common that you'd be cheating on someone, you know, this much younger than you. I think that's the shocker, really. We kind of played this pretty bad. But surely it's fine. And then Barb here. 17-year-old 23? No, 17-year-old 27. No, I'm saying that just cheating in general, not the age difference. Listen, I'm not in the files. I'm not in the files. That woman might be, but I'm not. The J. Gary lore goes crazy. This is rough. This is rough. You might have to greet the Frost. I would really like to go for a Wizard Bomb first hit, but that seems so bad. Yes. We'll go for it. We'll still go for it to try to kill the mortars and do some damage to the peak. We have to do as much damage as possible to that peak, because I don't say we're going to get a good hit otherwise. Because we have to go straight from the bottom. We'll have 3 wizards to try to chain the defenses. We'll frost on the approach and just hope to God the blast bows are able to be managed. Let's go. It's always the ones you least expect it from. True. It's always the quiet ones that are crazy. Frost here. Like, contrary to my appearance, as a top clan capital gamer that all the women are swooning head over heels for, I live a pretty tame life. Keep a good head above my shoulders. Don't get into too much trouble. Oh gosh. Oh, Sparky goes back. That's so good. Oh, we get that kill on the cart. Whoa. Oh, I should not have dropped the wizards like that. Oh, shoot. We inted. Okay, we pull that. We do a lot of damage to the peak. This might be playable. Like I said, this middle part, that was the problem. But we did do a lot of damage to the Crusher, so we can actually one-shot that now. Cart is down. We have to Frost here to... slow everything down, then maybe Rage here as well. Alright, it's gonna be Rage Frost. I need an Eye Dragon to kill the peak, and then Eye Dragon for the Super Dragon. We did get like 60-70% HP on this, which is nice. But it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy in the end. Does no one else have a crazy story to tell? I think we're all too young to have any whack stories. $15 ramps, probably good. But don't worry, guys. This is a safe space. You can say anything here. So by all means, dump your life story here about how you murdered someone. Alright, hopefully this works. Why is there so many bombs? Stop it. Teslas there are pretty good for me, I think. If the air bombs pulls my Sparky away from the Rage, then we're cooked. Sparky, go back in the Rage, please. Please, 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 please. Sparky, you need to go back. No, Sparky! Why? Oh, no. Alright, we're back. No, Eye Dragon. There's no... Bro, oh no, man. That Eye Dragon inted me. Oh, no. Oh, no. They play this well. But the Giants are a little much, I think. Oh no, I was late on the barbs. No. No. Barky, do you have enough time? Wait. Barbs, run. Run like your life depends on it. No! Alright, let's do the guy next clan. That was not my fault. That was the air bomb's fault. I don't take responsibility. Alright, nothing here. That was a really hard base though. That was a really hard one. It happens. How's this clan going? Sanoa or Q? When's the match? Has it started? Yeah, I know they're playing. What time are they playing? I might check it out after the stream. And I gotta vote for Q. I gotta vote for the boys. Who's in the lead, or did the match just start? Oh, right now, I see. We'll see what Q's got. Currently at GQ and it is streamed. Is it streamed on Meowfestio's channel? Because I can check it out later. Right in here. Barb here. And who is the Lord of Farts? I feel like this is a dumb TikTok meme I'm not in tune with. Like this interaction, someone was asking me how I figured out default GQ a long time ago. Like this interaction here, where I figured out 2 barbs was better than a wizard. This was a big brain moment. And the Sparky chain kill on the goblin. I had to figure out the timing on that. You have to figure out a lot of interactions to map out default one-shots. But yeah, that ram into barb sequence there is crazy clean. It's food, not TikTok. I assume that anything that I don't know, like any meme that I don't know, comes from TikTok. Cause I ain't on TikTok. Everyone I know who's on TikTok tells me that their life has been made worse by being on that platform. Yet no one can stop. I don't know why. I don't know why people keep doing that to themselves. You just want someone to create a new one for SP? Good luck with that. SP is SP for a reason. Barrel. This might be a triple barrel. 2 graveyard, Sparky. Man, these posts in the middle. That's pretty nasty. Can you kill all the air defenses in the middle and then try to use a balloon or something? Maybe that works. If we cope hard enough. So you're the one who came up with the 3 P.E.K.K.A strat for SP? Yeah, I was the one that made the 3 P.E.K.K.A one. F the censorship. I might dial it down. I don't know how to dial it down. It might just have to be I have to remove it entirely. Wait, that wall gets broken there? Pause. Wait, this Sparky's going real whack on me. I'll let the cannon... Did we really mistime that? I inted this. Well, this probably wasn't happening. Yeah, you can't let Infernos lock you like that. You can't do that. Alright, GG. Rip. This was a bit too hard. Could you possibly hire you to do my Anshu Invitational hits? Wait, when's the Anshu Invitational 3 coming out? You might want to fix this because removing entirely is going to be painful. When losers like Crops exist. Dang, throwing shade on your boy Crops. I thought you guys were married. Alright, does anyone at Balloon Skies want to take that? We'll try the 8 minus strat. It's already 1 week in. Wait, that's not Anshu Invitational. That's like a 1v1 tournament, isn't it? That's different. No, the F we aren't. Sasuke. F Crops. You two got bad blood now? Battles is the new KD. Battle's gonna start saying Crops is nothing without him. And talking shit about Jay Gary. Ouch. It's a lot of damage. Far up here. Oh, this split's so weird. How do you play this stupid split? Bro, what are you supposed to do here? What are my miners doing? Wait. Wait, are they cooking? Wait, they might be cooking. Wait, they're cooking. Pause. They're cooking. They went like 5 different directions. Who's KD? Kevin Durant. So Kevin Durant in the past, he's a basketball player who super good, super famous, but he was like talking shit about his teammates with burner accounts on Twitter, and then he got outed for it, and then I guess he chilled out for a little bit, and then he's back now with more burner accounts, talking more shit about his new teammates. Like he's a good player, but he causes way too much drama. This isn't gonna be possible, just fire this. Yeah, it's not gonna be possible. And is anyone on Balloon Skies on? Where is everyone? There's been no progress on this clan, and I'm about to goal on this. Cover your eyes. This is how I spam Skeleton Parks and no one's online. These do not get attempted if someone else doesn't do it. Oh. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. I guess, Golem, you're going this way now. Is this better? No, it's not better, but it's fine. Go on this, 2 balloons, this. Go next. Did you try the 3 Pegastraw on Max SP? Try optimizing? I don't think it works. At least if it works, it's not better than Sparky. The Sparky strat's really clean. You have to realize, for the longest time, people thought Max Skeleton Park was impossible, and people still did until it finally happened. I'm not famous. I'm not a good player. Crops is not my teammate. He is disgusting. PDF file. Who's Wagari-san? Waguri-san? Man, battles have some bad blood. Really clean, it's an RNG fiesta. Kids these days, man, they don't know what it was like using graveyard P.E.K.K.A hogs. They don't know how good they have it. When the Sparky Skeleton Parks track came out, it was revolutionary. You don't even know the torment you avoided. Also, it's crazy how much you have to censor all that just to get it through. I've tried clicking every possible pixel on that map. There's no way to remove the RNG. Yeah, there is none. There is RNG inherent in troops in this game. For range troops, and I guess to some extent melee troops, but it's less noticeable, how they path is entirely RNG, and how fast they are, like how long it takes for them to go to the next building, that's also RNG. So you can never remove that, no matter what one-shot strat you use. The reason why Sparky is so consistent is she's basically the only troop in the game that has predetermined pathing. Like, you can map out every Sparky interaction. You can't map out how fast she is, but you can map out her pathing. That's why every single one-shot now basically uses Sparky, because the one-shots that were used before, they were like graveyard strats, like hog strats, that were super inconsistent. I don't even know what Guri-san is. Do I want to know what this is? Also, don't use the word fooning like that, alright? It means something else in this community, not degeneracy. Rage Frost. Just kill the stuff on the outside. Do we want to try Wizard? I mean, it's not a bad idea. Let's try it. Then fixture censorship. Is gooning a restricted word? Can you say Infinity's goons? Even gooning is banned. See, Spike found a workaround. A respectable workaround. Battles. You know what that means? You're just not creative enough. You lack the artistry. We need 1 barb to kill this trash building, and then 1 ram to tank for the hog. Other than that, rest can go towards the peak kill. Oh, we don't need to kill that trash building. Deployment zone gets opened up, and then we can giant over here. Spark here. Giant here. I drag here. And then my mom's being loud on the outside. I'm trying to talk over her. And then I drag lives, which is good. Ram hog. And everything's frosty here, so we can let Sparky go. Dang, Sen, that was mean. How dare she interrupt the sacred Sen stream? Outrageous. I don't want to be creative and funny here. I want to show that I'm frustrated because censorship and shit Crops has done in the past few weeks. Are you actually mad at Crops? Thought you guys were homies. Thought you two were brothers. Can't really stop one Sparky or one Peak Shell from hitting Sparky, so we'll just save the Zap. Oh, wait. Whoa, pause. We are running out of dime. Good enough. But now we aren't. I see. Y'all are actually beefing. Your mom sounds mad. She wasn't actually mad. She was... I don't know what it is when Chinese people talk. Not trying to be racist here. But like when they're talking loudly, they always sound mad. I don't know if it's the language or what it is. Is it because he keeps calling you guys monkeys? Nah, she wouldn't have a problem with that. An Asian person being mad about verbal abuse is the most hypocritical thing ever. In Asia, the concept of verbal abuse doesn't exist. It's just called discipline. Barb here. She sounds like she's complaining about you not moving out. Nah, that ain't it. There's no way. Why would my mom be angry that I'm a bum? That wouldn't make sense, man. Jake, you're usually wiser than that. Alright, let's hope for a good clan. We have such low attacks per raid this week, but a lot of our clans are just CH9. So can we see the dog today? I don't know where he is. If he comes up here, I can bring him in. He might be sleeping downstairs or on the bed right now. Usually is the keyword here. Oh, this clan's bad. This clan's real bad. Let's go over to Bloom Skies 9. Balloon Skies 9. And we'll just quickly go through this clan. Looks like no one's helping me today. This is Sus AF. What is sus? The fact that my dog is sleeping? That he's not shown signs of life in weeks on stream? Listen, my dog, he spends like 18 hours in the day now sleeping. I swear to God. No one's seen him in a bit, Sen? I've seen him. I saw him yesterday and this morning. I can promise you with my very own eyes, he's still kicking. Alright, screw this. Raise just for a speed boost. Mine's like rocking herself in the rocking chair. Wait, your dog knows how to use a rocking chair? Your dog is like infinitely smarter than mine. I swear. My dog was bred for maximum stupidity. While other dogs are learning fancy tricks, mine can barely, at least when he was younger too, he could barely shake his hand when you asked him to. Did he eat his dog again? You can't eat your dog again, right? Like, it's a one-time thing if it happened, which it didn't happen. But it's not like, you know, it happens again. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It's never happened, and I don't appreciate these accusations. Sparky will finish up the giant cannon, and then that's about all she wrote. Now I can miner this, finish it up. Oh, there's a lot of zaps. Let's do an early heal. Second heal here. Well, that zap was not supposed to be there, but good enough. Sam, why do you keep eating your dog again and again? Y'all have seen him in the backgrounds of my streams. He's walking, he has his legs. I mean, his legs don't work great these days, but they're there. Like when he was younger, he would like lift his leg when he was pissing. He can't do that no more. I don't know why dogs do that. He was never trained to lift his leg. But he just always did. Graveyard here. Oh, that was not meant to be giants. Oh, good enough. Get the spam in. 722 DC peak, sure. Sen, can you comment on the Elo strats which have the best chance for each base? I have my attacks today. I am not an expert on Elo, but I know the general metagame. Everyone uses Graveyard Spam on Balloon Lagoon, Builder's Workshop, Golem Quarry. They use a form of Graveyard Spam on Dragon Cliffs. Usually it's Rocket Balloons on Barb Camp or Golem, and sometimes Graveyard Spam. Wizard Valley doesn't exist. Skeleton Park is usually Golem or Sparky, and then Goblin Mines is usually... It's like a Wizard Hog combo with Graveyard again. So basically everyone uses Graveyard everywhere. I think it's DeMarcus territory. I don't mean that they go pissing around. Like, yeah, I know that. They like piss in different areas to try to mark their territory in different places. But I mean, like, he used to be able to raise his leg while peeing. So I guess it doesn't get the piss on him. Now he doesn't do that no more. Hog here. Graveyard here. Well, there's a lot of like crappy buildings down there. Barb chip down air bombs. Graveyard better than miners? Well, that's the thing. Graveyard spell is a spell. Miner is a troop. You can actually combine them for even greater effectiveness. Which what people do in Elo. Send 13 and 22, sure. For maximum effect, you combine the two most broken things. You also have to learn how to use the graveyard strats versus the different bases. Like for Golem Quarry, people use the miners over the cliff strat. For Balloon Lagoon, they also use miners over the cliff. Builder's Workshop is more cart spam. History might be longer than USA versus Canada hockey game. Well, I don't feel like finishing this clan, so I will just do these two accounts on stream. 22 and then 13. And then might just do a little bit art at the end. Okay, so they wanted me to hit DC for some reason. No, it's a max DC. I think you want to go left. Chains look pretty decent. You can frost here. Sounds like a plan. Rage makes sense. Triple Eye Dragon. And a bunch of Rams. Let's go. Do Elustra on this one? Nah. Elustra is troll versus most raid weekend stuff. If you can make Sparky work, use Sparky. That's generally my rule. Don't overcomplicate things. Oh, that's not good. Rage here. Bar chip this down. Oh, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. So currently Blasto is on Sparky, but it's frosted up, so that's fine. This is a little bit sloppy, but at this point there's nothing really threatening Sparky. She'll chain the Dragon Post off of the Blast Bow, which means that Blast Bow will be where Sparky dies. Sad. But this is good enough. You can either finish with miners or another Sparky. Think miners works. I don't want to risk it. There's 3 bomb towers. Hello, SK. So can you imagine if you died and you're reborn a female, knowing your future is doomed for giving... What happened to Jake Gary, man? What happened? This is not the Jay Gary I know. He was supposed to be the chosen one. He was supposed to fight crops and battles, not join them. How do you reach rate 17? To reach rate 17, you have to get plus 23, which by that I mean like 23 peak 2 shots or 1 shots and then minus fails. That's a bit sloppy. Oh god, we entered this. Oh, okay, we should have gone minors. Yeah, you know, maybe this wasn't it. Maybe this wasn't it. We played this real bad. I think we should have started Sparky probably down south. The pathing in the middle was really bad because she kind of went in between all the defenses. We don't talk about this. We don't talk about this one. We don't talk about that one. Let's look at the peak. Let's forget that happened. Also, this peak is not doable. I'll just pass on this. I'll go over to send 13. This is an interesting base. Something tells me I want to go a rage. This is kind of fun. It looks really hard, but this could be doable if you play well. This is the fun kind of base. He says as he's about to 3-shot. Frost is kind of not great on this base, but you still have to use it because the peak would do too much to you. Bomb there, barb here. Sparky. Ram to tank. And then cannon goes down. Spear goes down. My Sparky is full HP right now. So I've navigated the start really cleanly. There's probably a bomb here, if I had to guess. Clean, he says, when he does that. Oh, no. I cannot reach this shot. Now I can rage. Oh shoot, bro, that giant doesn't die. Please kill the dragon. Just kill the dragon, okay. Alright, we got the cannon. Okay, not bad, not bad. We can work with this. Maybe. Wasn't the perfect first hit, but it might be good enough. We'll see. It might be good enough. There's not really a great Wizard Bomb. I think it's just going to be a Rage Eye Dragon to try to kill the Peak fast. Start with the Rage on the Rock Artillery and then another Rage towards the right side. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. But man, that one Giant surviving caused so much headache. Because it blocked my Eye Dragon. Alright, we'll do 2 Giants. We'll do that. Just a lot of Rams. I think there's a case to be made to bring minions at the end. 8K finish. No push-up today? I've done 40! What are you talking about? We're at 40 already. Very nice start. Eye Dragon gets hit, but that's totally fine. Oh wait, if the card stands on top of the bomb tower, oh, that's good. That's good, boys. That's so good. Deletion. I think the Eye Dragon killed it and then the Sparky killed the second form. This is going... No, Sparky, why? It was going so good until then. Oh, she gets outside the Rage. That's so bad. Oh, wait, she walks back inside the Rage, I think. Wait, pause. Wait. Whoa. Sparky. Get back. Bark chip this down. Oh, she does not go back at all. I hate you, Sparky. Wait, that's good. Minion split here, kills the cannon. Sparky, you just got it. Girl, you just lock in. I think we got it. Oh boy, we got it. We got him, boys. I think Sen 22 peak was hard, but I'll check it out. We got him, boys. Take him down. Why is Sparky going for that wall? Alright. We got him, boys. Good call on the minions. GG. And we're out of hits here. So we'll go to Sen 22. Never mind. All right, we can end the Raid Weekend stream here then. Let's do a little bit of art for today. Because I basically need to be done by next Friday. And we basically have 1 page left. We have 1 page left to do and then some corrections throughout the week. So let's get to work a little bit. It's a color page, so this is actually going to be a difficult one that I'm trying to get done by today. Let's first fix up some of the line work. That's a little bit fuzzy. Is this the right layer? Yeah, it is. You got like 30 Gmails for each account. That is That is the first question a lot of people ask, and the answer is no. You only need one Gmail for all of your alts. It's the +1 trick. You can use your Gmail +1, and that counts as a new email for Supercell ID, but that goes to that same inbox. Every single Clan Capital player has like 20 Gmails before they realize they can do that. So like I have 20 emails, but I only use one now. You haven't done any artwork in a long time? If it's something you're interested in doing, it's relaxing. You don't have to try to make it a career or anything, but as a hobby, it's pretty good.
I'll get straight to the point. I found marijuana in the house. Well, I never thought of myself as the type of father who'd have to drug test his kids. I'm willing to do just that if that's what it takes to find out.
Did the music just say, I found marijuana? I don't want to be the kind of father that drug tests. Okay, let's pretend that that didn't happen. Okay. Get rid of that. Eye looks kind of disproportional on some panels. I think it looks fine. Maybe I'm just used to this art style more because I read a lot of manga. I mean, if you really want to talk about proportions, just compare the hands to the head, right? Like the hands are tiny compared to the head. All right, let's fix up this. You can't understand a single word from the BGM. Is it too low? We can turn it up a little bit. You can draw really good, just not paint. I can't paint either, unless you mean digitally. I was never good at painting in school. Like, I never got into it. I mainly just sketched, and I also wasn't great in art class either. I mainly learned art after school. Like after high school. Let's get rid of that. This. All right, good enough. Let's start coloring in. Where's the color layer? I usually have a folder, but I didn't make one here. Let's make one. And then this. This one's the base layer. How was your art in the math class? You mean when I was in college studying math? College was like the main time when I started learning. I didn't have like any social circles in college, so I spent all my time basically learning digital art because until college I never even touched a stylus. So that was the big turnaround. I think I started around the time I started this YouTube channel for Clan Capital. So right around that time, that was a big moment, a big turning point in my life. This is a little bit shoddy actually, let's fix this. this one actually. And then, wait, this should be higher. And let's get some shading layers. I think the color palette's a little bit dull here, but I think it's fine. And then this. Gotta have like the light source coming from here. And then, so this would be shaded underneath the hand. Closer to the sleeve also, and behind the broom. A dude in a maid outfit. He's just cleaning his restaurant, alright. Don't judge him. Cleaning's actually like my least favorite thing to do. Like when it comes to chores, that's the one that my mom can never get me to do. I like cook and can do the laundry, but cleaning rooms, stuff like that, I hate that for some reason. I know some people can get into it, but I just can't. Right here. When I was in high school, I was failing chemistry, so instead of doing my final exam, I drew my teacher smoking out of a bong. He liked it so much he framed it and hung it on the wall. Wait, you showed it to him? Were you close with your teacher? That's whack. It's also crazy that he decided to hang it on the wall. I feel like the other teachers would be looking at him funny, like, why the hell do you have that over there? Let's get rid of this. This here. Actually, let's have the apron a little bit farther from him. That should be good. Grab the pants. Alright, looks good. This one's gonna be all green. Place the darker shade. Green here. I look like he peed his pants. Nah, he's chill. This color looks good. this here. And by raids enabled, do you mean clan capital raids? Because yeah, it's the weekend. If that's what you're asking. This here. Yeah, the broomstick. Yeah, I'm fine with drawing people, but the real struggle and why this is the last page I'm working on is because I have to work on a background. I suck at backgrounds. But we'll figure that out off stream. Try to make it look presentable. Is your matchmaking cooking? Well, we stopped because there was a Max clan. So I don't know. This. Do that. And the face a little bit more. Most of this side of the face should be darkened. Okay. Should be good enough for today. Yeah, like I said. Oh wait, don't forget to color the hearts. All right. And a little bit more here. See you next week, Spike. Wrapping up over here. And yeah, so planning to have the first chapter released by next stream on Saturday. So probably gonna release it a little bit before the stream. And if you're on the Discord server, I will announce it when it's up. And yeah, just have to finish this one page and then do some corrections, like I said. And hopefully we will have it out by then. Send. Google search the meaning of Alabama Hot Pocket. Fine, I'll do it just for you, just before we leave. Alabama Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket. I'm not gonna do it on stream because I know it's gonna be bad. Oh, I wish I didn't see that. Jesus. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys.